Y'all know what it is. This is Miss Gabie of the Miss Gabie Show. Dbnebmusic. I miss y'all. I've been down for the count. Y'all know what it is. But we're back. We're going to do a little something different, though. Y'all know normally we got the singers up here because I like to be sung, too. I like a little R&B, a little house singing. I like a man who's good with his hands, too. And that's just what it is.
That's good.
That's what it is. Us ladies who like a man that's good with the hands. We got a little Latin flavor up in here today, yes. Kicking it. He's so modest. He's so quiet. We got to tell with the rules. This is Miss Gabie Show. This is we show up and show out up here. He's going to show up and show out in a little while, but he's just going to do what he do later and be who he is now. So if anybody doesn't know, we're going to learn a little bit, learn a lot, some of us maybe.
We got Jansy.
We got Jansy Gonzalez.
That's it.
Yeah, up at Dbnebmusic with Miss Gabie today.
Yes, ma'am.
What is going on, Mr. Kim Mustafa? What are you playing over there? Something new?
It's just some pull-out music, show music and stuff. It's my placebo.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We got a lot of good stuff going on. You got Jansy up here.
We do.
You got a song. I got a song out there with him and everything. That's
we're going to talk about it. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, man. Forget about it.
We're going to delve a little bit into his history, into his background, and we're going to bring it up to the present. We like to start in the past, though, because I'm learning something, because we're just meeting. And, I do my homework, and I get online, and I couldn't dig but so much and find so much. That means you have to give up the goods today.
That's
Usually
right.
I try to dig, so that's what we're going to do. Before we get into your music history, though, I want to talk about Project Playground Basketball. Master Jansy.
You got me by surprise. I didn't
that was a part of my. I do my homework, so what I do find, I do find.
How come I ain't know about it so I can have a picture?
You're not Miss Gabie. That's why you didn't know.
Prepared than me
Yes.
That's what I was telling you, that I used to do basketball tricks.
Yes.
I remember that. Nobody said there was pictures up in there.
Well, let me tell you, I only found 1 or 2 pictures, but I'm Miss Gabie. I do my homework. We know how this goes. So when I dig, occasionally I'll find something good, occasionally I'll find something bad that we talk about off screen. But this is a good thing because
yes, it is.
You're not gonna find any percussionist that was a basketball trickster. I told you, the man is good with his hands. He's Latin. Come on, honey. It don't get no better than that. But Project Playground was like the Puerto Rican version of the Harlem Globetrotters, and they won too. There's videos online. I saw it.
Yes, we got them. Yes.
Barbito was in there.
Yeah, Barbito.
He's gonna choke us for that one.
Ramon Rodriguez, he's an actor right now. I mean, he did Transformer 2.
Right.
Taking on Pelham 1, 2, 3. He did a couple of movies, and then we got Kenny Rodriguez. He's a former Harlem Globetrotter too.
Yes.
And Jack Ryan, he's a legend.
Right.
So yeah, but everything started like in 2005, 2004, because I tried to get them to go and perform in Puerto Rico, and it was hard for me to get them over there.
Right.
So I started practicing, and then all of a sudden they said, "Yo, you want to be down with the group?" I said, "Yeah, of course." And then from that day on, we started doing halftime shows and everything, NBA, college, and everything.
Yeah, they did some big games. This wasn't a little playground for real thing. They was doing it big, and they was serious too.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Like I said, you can Google it, and you'll find some videos on YouTube. So that was surprising, right?
Yeah,
I should have brought a basketball
like,
up here. She was probably hoping I didn't find that one. Let me just tell you, I found it. Yeah, right? So since you started with the basketball, right? That's where it started, in the streets.
Oh, yes.
So were you playing basketball in school? What made you go into basketball?
I mean, since I was little, I used to be a mascot for a volleyball team in Puerto Rico when I was 5 years. So, since then I played ball and everything, but I didn't imagine that I was going to be like a group doing tricks like that, but I had it on me all the time. So I had to practice and everything, and then liking it more and more, and then I started like shows, and that's it.
Now you're Puerto Rico, born and raised in Puerto Rico?
No, I was born
here.
I was born in New York, and then I left when I was 6 months. They took me back over there, and then I came back when I was 12, and I stood here like 12 years, and then I went back to Puerto Rico.
So now you're just back and forth now, right?
Yeah, but my mother, she was living in the Bronx. All the hospitals, there was full. They took me to Harlem Hospital, so I was born over there.
Ah, okay.
But I was supposed to be born in the Bronx.
Right. That's all right. We still gonna claim you as a Bronx boy. That's just what it is. We claim the legends up here.
Well, Harlem got a slew of great musicians. And
we're still claiming up here.
I guess it's only natural that you was born there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think sometimes that's what I think. You know, that it was meant to be for me. You know.
It worked out. We're happy to have you up here. How did you go from basketball to the Rocksteady crew? He's got the hat on.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Crazy Legs and the whole gang over there.
Yeah, Rocksteady's in the house. Yeah.
So he's a dancer also. Yeah, so he went from basketball to break dancing.
I do a lot of things. I used to be like at the beginning. I used to like when I was here when I came back from Puerto Rico to New York. I mean, it was back in 1981. Okay. I started like doing. I know you people remember like the Huevo dance, and the loft. Yeah, so I started doing all that, and then from there, you know, I passed to do b-boying, break dance, and then you know I was out break dancing like for like four or 5 years, and then in 1995, that's when I met Crazy Legs in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on the phone booth, just like, I mean, making a call, and I was like riding my bike, and I saw the jersey that says Rocksteady. I said, that can't be Crazy Legs.
Right.
So I went back to him. I said, are you Crazy Legs? He said, yeah. And from that day on, he's like my brother right now.
Well,
so
we got a picture that we put up there of you and the Rocksteady crew.
Yeah, that's
internationally known Rocksteady crew.
Yeah, Tony Touch in there too, right? Tony Touch.
That's Fable.
That's Fable. All
that's Fable. Crazy Legs, Bonita, Phoenix, Easy Mike, Jassy Jazz, Case One, Shadow.
That's decades of
and
breaking.
Mari Cora, she was on this movie Step Up 3.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you she battled anybody on the dance floor, right?
She's
smart.
Nuts,
so
right?
for a female dancer, she done shut down a lot of dudes, right?
She will.
That's decades of legendary dancing.
Yeah. So this is like, for me to be like in a legendary crew like this, for me, it's an honor.
Right.
So I'm blessed.
Oh my God! I couldn't find any videos of you breakdancing. I did.
No, I don't even have one.
I did.
If you find one, you're gonna be because I have a lot of videos, but I don't have.
I looked. I was digging deep because I was looking. Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Can you imagine getting that on footage, man? That'd be something
crazy,
memorable.
Do you still dibble and dabble now?
Sometimes, yeah, but not. I just a little top rock, and I go down, and because I don't pop a lock. I just like b-boying on the break dance. Yeah. So I just do a couple of moves and that's it, and go back
Oh no.
to my b-boy stance.
Yeah. You gonna have to turn off Miss Gabie. I'm gonna get the video out. You have to get you doing a little bit of everything.
I tell you, I did a little break dancing back then.
Not me. I was not break dancing nothing. I was in ballet school.
I used to do it, man, like in 1976, 77.
Okay.
And now these dudes done took it to another level.
Yeah.
Guys on their head.
These kids are amazing.
Yeah, oh man, forget about flips, drops, everything, man. They're fantastic. Doing it on the train too.
Yes, I see them all the time. Yeah.
I got all of that from the Rocksteady crew. They were just like setting a precedent with it. My boy used to do head spins on the yellow line in the middle of Coney Avenue. That's a 4-lane street. My mother used to get mad at him. Hello, what are you doing? Get out the middle of the street. That's a major street. What are you doing?
Yeah, you know, Rocksteady all the way in Bronx River Projects. They used to do it all from there and they travel all around the world. That's what hip hop did, man.
Well, they're still doing it. They're still traveling.
Rocksteady was the one who took it, commercially, with Wild Style, B Street, Flashdance.
Yes.
Flashdance was real commercial.
Yes.
Yeah. That's when everybody died. I saw Flashdance like 20 times in 2 months just to see the part when they were dancing.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it was like all the crowd, everybody was going just to see the part,
Right.
It was like you cannot see anyone else.
Quite honestly, if you ask anybody about breakdancing, that's probably the first and only name you're going to get anyways, the Rocksteady crew. Because I couldn't name any other crews anyway. I really couldn't.
The most recognized.
Yeah, I don't even know any names of any other dance crews, quite honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'm sure, but I don't know any of them. So that goes to say something. I'm a Bronx girl.
Yeah, but Rocksteady is like the main one. Yeah,
that's the cream of the crop right there. That is the cream of the crop. So, met her in Puerto Rico.
We met in Puerto Rico, in 1995.
Right, and then did he make you audition? Did he say right there, all right, so go ahead and do something right there?
He was in Puerto Rico because he was like injured, so he was over there having fun and relaxing or whatever. But then he started like coming back to Puerto Rico all the time. I used to help him a lot with cards and everything, hotels. So then he started like coming back with Tony Touch, Michael De Lorenzo, Malik Yoba, all of them.
Right.
Then I started like coming to New York to the anniversaries.
Right.
And then one day he just put me down in the crew. He said, "Yo, you down with us?"
He didn't say, "Can you dance?" Or nothing. He just said,
"Nah."
"You
He
can?"
just said, "Yeah, because I'm down." Because he knew that I was a b-boy, but he didn't, you know.
Yeah, how
Right.
did they do the initiation? Did they
That's what I'm saying, a
blindfold you?
dance
They
off.
take you to some kind of secret back
Yeah.
where only Rocksteady legends go. Man.
Put you in the middle and be like, "Dance,
He
dance."
said, "You down?" You know, like,
Showdown.
I know Crazy Legs. He ain't do that, man. It's like you ain't know when you being initiated.
Yeah, right. You just all right. You down? What? I don't have to dance. I don't have to nothing. I just get a jacket.
I was just making sure that the name of Rock City was known in Puerto Rico. So
Right.
you know, I was like sending videos, T-shirts, and whatever. You know.
And then you just showed off your skill.
You was creating a brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
One day you just decided to watch me dance. So I mean, how did this happen? Y'all went to a party. It was just like, "Yeah, we gonna go to this club." Ah, man, I didn't know you could dance.
Yeah, I know I can't dance, but not like before.
Right.
I can't. I just gotta.
No,
go.
I mean, when you met him and he was like, "All right, you down?" How did you just like show him? Listen, I'm a b-boy. I can really do something. You just broke out to dance.
I didn't even dance or nothing. He just, I told him that I used to be a b-boy, and he believed in me, and that's it. I mean,
Wow.
he saw me dance like a few years after that.
Really?
That we did a workshop in Puerto Rico, and I said, "Let me take the classes." And he said, "Yo, you are good. You just need a little bit of top rack, and that's
Right.
it." But I mean, but you got to be in shape. I mean, it's
Right.
not like you just
Yeah,
can't
it
go
takes a
and do
lot
the
of
same
muscle
thing.
tone
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, you
it's like
gotta-
being a gymnast. You have to be in shape to hold your own body weight. 'Cause some of the stuff they do is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know? Nice. So now, but you also have done some promotions. What do you do? Promoting clubs?
I do promote clubs in Puerto Rico. I had a party like for 2 years, from 2008 to 2010, called La Azotea. That was at the Water Club,
Okay.
a hotel in Puerto Rico. I used to bring like Tony Touch like every month, and bring like different DJs like Crazy Legs, Babito, Willie Bass. He went over there. Yeah, I took him over there too. Yeah, the voice. I had to have the voice over there.
Ah, yeah, the voice.
Yeah, so I did that like for 2 years, and then I came back already. I mean, this year Memorial Day weekend with Tony Touch, and then we're gonna do Labor Day weekend again. So I'm starting like doing little by little.
That's you have to keep in touch because when it's time to promote, look at the pictures. There you go, smiling, all nice, not looking mean and sad. So we're gonna promote. That's what we come up here to do. We come up here to
because
promote.
the bongo player is always the happiest player on the set. You know that?
Yeah,
Everywhere
he's
that-
feeling
even
it.
James Brown, when James Brown had the James B's, the bongo player was always smiling. He was getting it in.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah, because
Doing his own
the
thing.
one who plays the conga is the heart, the band. It's the heart.
He's the rhythm.
He's
the rhythm of the band. If you're off, then everybody's
That's it.
off.
Yeah, it's between the conga player and the bass.
Right.
That's, that was at Puerto Rock City. That's another event that we started like doing this year in May, and it was beautiful. A lot of people flew from New York, San Francisco, London to Puerto Rico just for the weekend. And planning to do it like every year now.
Okay.
So
that
Puerto Rock
means
City.
when that's coming up, you have to come up to the show and do some promotion for us so we can get
I will,
some groups out of New York to go. A nice big crowd.
Yeah, so we had a lot of like DJs like from New York. It was like Tony Touch, Chaotic Blaze, Sucia Smash, Tommy Bones, Rich Medina was over there too. Yeah, we had a lot of DJs and dancers, and it's not a b-boy thing. It's like an open, for like dancers, artists. I mean everything.
Freestyle type of.
Yeah, freestyle. Everybody can go.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
and then we did it in Isabela, Crazy Legs' hometown in Puerto Rico, right next to the beach. It was beautiful.
So they turned out up there.
Yeah, we did.
Oh man, we got to get ready to go for next year.
Next year, you got to be ready for next year. Yeah.
Because now we know.
Yeah, Puerto Rock City.
Puerto Rock City is in what, May?
May, yeah.
May 2014. We'll have a reminder and a for sure date be March.
Yeah.
April, so we can promote it and get some viewers out there. We make a little weekend out of it or something.
Maybe I can talk to Lex and I can bring him over here.
Get him up here.
Yeah.
So we got some things to talk about.
Yeah,
and the first thing I want to talk about is why he didn't put you in the circle and make you dance.
And I'll make sure that I'll pull out my Wild Style album just so he can sign it.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I got my original copy of the Wild Style.
Wow. We're going to hold him to that. We get the whole crew up here. How long have you been doing music, though?
I've been doing music since I was like 7, because my first instrument, it was the trumpet.
Really?
Yeah, since I was 7 until like 12. And then I was a hyper kid. I always wanted like roller skates, playing basketball, and then I decided to go with the congas. That is like more like like manually and everything. You can be moving. Yeah.
Right.
But I've been in music since I was little, because my grandfather used to be a musician too.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, he played sax. and everything. Yeah, my aunt, she's a poet too. So my family, from my mother's side, they're all like musicians and artists and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but what made you pick the congas?
I don't know, my body, I mean, the rhythm, that's what, I do whatever I feel, sometimes people like dance, when people dance and they just dance because they listening to the music and they don't feel it, I have to feel the music for me to dance.
Right.
It's the same thing with the drums, I have to feel it if I can, for me to play good, I have to feel what I'm doing, so, I mean, that was the main thing that I wanted to do, to play congas, timbales, percussion.
Right.
And I started doing it, and that's, little by little now, I'm getting a little bit better every day.
No, you're like, you're there. I'm getting a little bit so humble.
Yeah.
So you're like really self-taught, or did you take class?
No, I did it by myself.